So, getting 4Ks. Struggling, huh? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can improve your killer gameplay. So, let's get to it. So when it comes to killers, it really comes down to which killer you decide to play as. Some killers may be better than others. For example, Huntress may be better than Legion. But the thing you have to consider about that is Huntress needs a lot more skill, meaning you have to play her a lot more than you would Legion, so you can get 4Ks more. But if you don't play her as much and practice, Legion might be a better bet for 4Ks then. Alright? So the first thing you need to know about getting 4Ks is to apply map pressure. Now, applying map pressure makes it so the survivors are causing them to be more aware of their surroundings, making it so they don't do the objective as much as they would be if they are comfortable. So this means if they are all, if map pressure is if your map pressure is good, then they won't be as comfortable doing generators. Meaning if they see you in a distance, they will kind of try to be immersed and go away from the generator as soon as they hear your heartbeat or see you in the distance at all, even if you're looking at them or not. Now, if this is happening, they will be giving you more time. It's pretty much cats and kill survivors. Will giving you more opportunities to get in chases with survivors. All right. So map pressure part down. But first, if you want to apply map pressure, I would recommend trying to end your first chase with a survivor very quickly. If you do that, survivors will think you're a pretty good killer then. All right. If you can end your chase fast, the first one at least. So the next thing we're going to talk about here is skill. Skill is a big part of this game, but it also depends on which killer you decide to play as. But killer, it also matters on your playstyle. Now, me personally, I like a more aggressive playstyle. But if you don't want an aggressive playstyle like me, you can get others too. Like, for example, you could get like a tactical style. You could play something like Trapper, Clown, Doctor, and stuff like that. Now, the thing that makes those killers tactical is positioning and timing. Now, depending on how you play these killers, your games can be very successful. Like for Trapper, your trap placements on Trapper have to be very unpredictable. So I would like to put, for the times I played Trapper, I made it so some of my traps were predictable and survivors kind of knew where they were. Then I put them at spots where survivors wouldn't really, guess that they would be in that spot, getting me more traps than usual. But it also does, sometimes help to put them into very common positions like the shack window. I know in Clown is when you throw your bottles. Now, throwing your bottles, you want to throw them at loops, which will probably cause survivors to not go to that loop, because if they do, and you throw a bottle there, they'll probably get slowed down, and you'll probably get a hit off of them. Meaning they'll probably try to do another turn, or do something else besides go to that loop, which will probably get you a hit either way. And then with Doctor is a more timing killer, per se. He is a killer that requires a little bit more practice than other ones, you could say. Mainly because you need to be able to predict survivors. For example, you'll need to know when survivors will go to pallets or windows, so you can shock it, causing him to not be able to do that action, so you can probably get a hit off of it. Now, if you do this properly, you could probably end some chases a lot faster than you would with Clown or Trapper, maybe, or some other killers, because Doctor can cause some chases shorter, but then if you don't get it right, it's kind of a yes or no thing. If you don't get the timing right, then the chase probably isn't going to be as successful as you want it to be. Now let's go over another crucial part of the game. Now, perks. Perks help the game a lot. But if you were to ask me, if there's any perks that are essential, the only perk that comes to mind that I think is essential is barbecue and chili. That perk changed my entire gameplay. I remember I prestiged my ability again to Prestige 3, and I didn't have barbecue and chili, and my game felt so different, I swear. But I would say if you are an aggressive killer, I would have a loadout for you, I guess. Which would, if you want to copy my loadout, you could change this. I'm not saying this is the best aggressive playstyle loadout, but it would be barbecue and chili, ruin, and fanatophobia, just so the game can go slower, obviously. And Pop Goes the Weasel in case you go against some gen rushers. So then, if you're aggressive playstyle, you're probably going to put someone on the hook pretty quick. So then you can go ahead and kick the generator and lose 25% off of it. And yeah, I think that will be the end of this video. So if you follow everything I say, and you have an idea, and you get what I just talked about, I guess, you'll probably improve your killer gameplay, and you'll probably do better in your games now. And if you were looking for, this will probably also help your ranking. So if you were trying to rank up also, this will definitely help your rank too, clearly, because if you're getting 4Ks, it's gonna give you some pips. So, yeah. And also, guys, quick reminder, everything I said won't guarantee you a 4K every single game, obviously. It'll probably make you do better than you were before, obviously. You probably won't be doing as bad in a lot more games. So maybe you will be getting a little bit less 1 to 2 kills a game. Maybe you'll be getting more frequently getting 3Ks, 4Ks than before. But, yeah, everybody has a bad game every once in a while, you know. So, yeah, that'll conclude the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and sub to the channel.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.